that died. It's all right, man. It's only inevitable, right? The more and more you use the track, the more things you're going to discover. Like things that stop you from actually driving the RC car and maybe cause broken parts and broken suspension. Not really talking about that little tiny piece of nothing, but what I am talking about stuff like this. Like this boulder right here. This thing is massive. Big enough to break a piece of suspension. Out of here. This one right here. Same thing. Out of here. All this stuff. All these boulders, all these things that are uncovered right now, were not there until I dragged it with the rig. So anyways, this is RC Guy Garage, and you can see we have the Arrma Typhon out for its first rip on the backyard track. It's funny, I don't even know what's the power switch for this thing. Remote on. It's got that cheap, junky remote. Alright, so this got 4S. Definitely finding all the rocks. Maybe on 6S this thing will be a little bit better. No throttle control. Yeah, wheel speed is junk. Yeah. Kinda, I think, what I expected to hear and see. Differentials definitely sound loud. But I mean, this isn't a basher. It's supposed to be just like a, kind of like a track vehicle. This is a terrible track. That was all right. Ah, it dug in. A lot of boulders, man. Hey, at least it landed on its feet. Alright, tail kicks up way too easy. I'm not liking that. It's got like a springboard for a tail. That's not cool because it's doing a lot of nose landings and that's no good. Very loud drivetrain. 4S, it does not have the wheel speed to do air control. That was full trigger. That was close to that tree. Ah, I don't like the tip overs, but these things, gotta get these things out of here. Ah, way too many stones and sticks and stuff. I did enough raking for today. Lots of stones. Yeah, it doesn't have that 6S punch that it needs. Almost seems like there's an issue with the diffs leading off too much power. That was good, but it didn't have any speed. Again, that was all right, but you can feel it. It's just not enough. A little easy on the throttle control, it's a little better. Definitely got to crack open these diffs and check them out. Oh, I had a feeling literally that was headed to the tree, so I let off. Yeah, I don't like that. It's got an odd sound when you launch it off. Can't exactly put my finger on it. That rear end really pops up pretty easy. Oh. Oh. Yeah, I knew that was going to happen. Right on the rear wing. Still all right. It doesn't have the power for that jump. You can hear something like diff out. Typical of a buggy, horrible driving, likes to land on its like lid and stay there like a turtle on its shell. It does like to go straight though, I'll tell you that. Oh, right to the tree. I don't like the way the back end pops up. Does like to go straight though. It actually tracks really well. I don't know if you can hear that noise. It's a weird noise, man. Uh-oh. Lost some steering. I have no steering to... Well, something must have got stuck in it. I had no steering to the left for a second. Is that a pile of dog crap? No, it's just weird soil. Still, the rear end just pops. Should have gone the other way. So it's got a high bite on its cornering, which is fine. Just got to go easy with the throttle. It's got a weird whine when it launches off. Oh, landed on its feet. All right. Before the battery's dead, I'm just going to take it out front just to give it some like lawn grass driving. Gonna give it some grass driving just to get some of that junk off of there. So we're gonna head out to the front. It's loud though. I don't like its loudness. That obviously means the disc has nothing in it. Everything's wet out here. That center diff is a joke. So there's a fine line to your turning until the suspension dives enough, picks up a corner wheel. And tips. So there's a fine line. There's a fine line to how you steer and drive this thing. Well, the grass is really that wet. This thing would probably be nice on a track. Still going straight, man. Not too bad. All right, hearing what sounds to be, had that sound of like a tire coming off. Could be wrong. I'll hear it now. There is a little flutter. I'm not sure what that flutter is. Alright, things are probably getting heated. Probably I got a wheel out of balance because we got some junk in it or something. Hear it? I know you could hear it. You had to have heard that flutter. Seems like it's the right rear. It's got some weird flutter to it. It's not too bad, man. This is beating on it. That's not too bad, man. All kinds of rocks and pebbles and stuff stuck in the tires. Can see that. That could be causing the out of balanceness with all the dirt and stuff. That's most likely what it is. Oh, uh-oh. Uh-oh. The fan's getting stopped from the junk. Alright. There's a lot of junk in there. Motor actually feels pretty hot. We're going to stop right now. There's no fan on this car, obviously, for the motor. That was definitely an abusive rip. I do have to say, this thing is different. I definitely have realized I more am that basher style of person. It's taken me a couple of years to figure that out. Can I enjoy a car like this? Yes, because what it will do is it'll push me to make those changes. I'm not liking how it hops the rear end. Definitely not liking how the diffs are sounding. Definitely have some excessive noise on the diffs. Also, in a turn, not really liking how it's picking up a rear wheel. That could be traction. I mean, we're on a high bite traction surface right now, being grass. Really wasn't doing it in the dirt. So I guess it obviously depends upon your terrain and how you're driving and your style of driving or whatever. So anyways, this is RC Guy Garage. Like I always say, I'm out. What are you doing?